your first time to visit China?
It's been amazing. The food's good, learning a lot, met the team, been with ApparelWin going on like 2 years. And yeah, just coming out here is making everything make more sense with the whole process, turnaround time, facilities, you know, start to finish.
Yeah.
Everything just makes more sense.
Yeah. Is it fit to your expectation? Like before you come, you always say, hey, I want to come to China to see everything. And now I saw you come here and also take a lot of videos, share with different customers. How do you feel now?
I feel good.
What is your expectation before you come?
Honestly, I didn't really know what to expect, but everything is even better than I could have imagined.
How do you feel to come to fabric market?
The fabric market's cool. It's way more fabrics than I even thought was possible. Like from the custom denim to the just everything, to the lace, to the, you know, I could go on and on.
So you used to have a fashion brand.
Yeah.
And now we help a lot of people to grow up their fashion brand, to build up their fashion brand.
Yep.
And like based on the knowledge you have now, you still want to run your own fashion brand? How do you want to take advantage of this, or how to improve?
Yeah, so initially when I had my brand, it was going pretty well, but I retired that brand. It was an athleisure brand. It's a hard space to be into. But end of this year, beginning of next year, with everything I've learned, I want to start a high-end fashion brand, leather pants.
Okay.
Nice, you know, crazy garments, really high-end.
Okay.
Streetwear. Really, people just got to understand that the more you get, the cheaper it's going to be. But starting out, you can start low, pay higher price, test the market, show people quality, because it's like you can go get a 30 set from another Chinese manufacturer, maybe $800, $900. But with us, it's going to be a little higher. But when people see that initial quality, they're going to come back, and it's going to just set you up for greatness going down the line.
I got you. You say higher is the price is higher?
You know, if you come through and you get a piece like this, 30 pieces, it's going to obviously be a lot higher than coming through and getting 100, 200, 1,000.
Okay. What is your competitiveness now as a fashion consultant? How to get more order from the market?
You just got to be authentic with people, tell them what's going on. I'm not really trying to work with people who are trying to force it. People have to understand that when people just kind of, I'm trying to work with people more like-minded with us. Partnership, you know, we help with design, choosing fabrics, a lot of recommendations. And, you know, when you can always tell. In the beginning, I couldn't really tell. But now I can tell, you know, within 5 minutes of talking to someone, if it's going to work out or not.
So what is your top reasons to convince a fashion brand who never work with us to move their order from other factory or other agency to us? What is your reason?
I mean, one of the main reasons is I know the market.
Yep.
I'm into fashion. The communication is just really easy with me.
Yeah.
So working with me compared to just some random person, it's really personal. They can call me, hit me up anytime, and I just understand what people really need.
Okay.
So I have a very big advantage over a lot of other manufacturers, because anybody else like me in the United States is always going to be more expensive because it's an agency. Me, I don't think there's anyone in America that's directly partnered up with the manufacturer like I am.
They don't.
Exactly. So like coming to me, I have that advantage because, not to be repetitive, but I know the market. I know what's in. I got size charts for days, patterns after working with ApparelWin so long.
Yeah.
And coming to me, you know, you can have a simple concept design, and no lie, I can put together everything for someone from scratch who doesn't even really know what they're doing, because I have the experience now. Yeah,
we know the market, we know fashion, and we know how to offer the right service to fashion brand.
Exactly.
But I still think the price is very important.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like try to get a cheaper price.
Yeah.
Like, what is your idea now to offer a cheaper price, or how to help more fashion brand to get a cost-effective price products?
Well, now I'm understanding why the price is more. I was always like, you know, why is it so much more for 30 compared to 60, 100, 200, and so on? And I thought, you know, it's just going to get the fabric, whatever. But I'm now realizing when you're cutting the fabric, sourcing the fabric, the prices are going to be different. You know, you can lay out 200 sheets of fabric
Yep.
and cut it, and it's going to be the same amount of time as 30, 50 pieces.
Exactly.
So it's just the labor cost is the main thing that is going to have that price be a little higher for getting a low MOQ. But it's going to be worth it because people are going to love the product. Why cut corners? Why go have your first drop with a manufacturer who's just, a lot of manufacturers take things very literal.
Yeah.
You know, I can break it down and understand what they need and conceptualize everything that a brand wants.
Yeah.
And I can not only take in that information, but I can relay it to the team.
Okay.
Like a lot of people take things, a lot of other manufacturers are going to take things very literal. So I can break it down and tell the team exactly how you want your product to come out.
Okay. So you mentioned that the main reason to get a cheaper price is the quantity.
Yep.
Like, what if they have tight budgets? Any suggestion for a fashion brand?
Yeah, like I just recently had a guy come to me. He paid, you know, probably twice as much as another manufacturer. But the thing is, our price for 30 sets, you know?
Yeah.
So the price, he came to me because he believes that I can really put together his first project.
The double layer sleeve?
Double layer sleeve, thermal sleeve, extreme distress, crazy nice design. It's his first drop. You know, usually people think straight price, but you know, we had a talk, and after that first drop, double up, get that better price, and it's a process. Starting a brand isn't always that easy. So that first drop is really important. And then from there, you can plan ahead and advance the brand.
Okay. So what if someone already worked with some like factory from Bangladesh, and they say, "Oh, I get a really cheap price." Like how do you convince them to get the order?
It's not too hard. You have to find the like-minded people, like I said.
Yeah.
So some people are going to be stubborn, and I have plenty of people all the time hit me up, whoop-de-whoop, price too high, go elsewhere. 3 months later, come to me, oh man, I sent my money to this person, they told me this and that, and they weren't transparent, and then the project took so long, and then in addition to that, when they got the product, it was shit, or at least like not that great, you know? So then they come back to me, and I'm just like, man, like, you know, I don't try to convince people too hard. I just let them know how I feel. I let them know why we should work together. And if they're like-minded, if they agree, they come.
You open table to be more transparent, to show everything.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna, you know, some people will be like, man, I need this in by this date. A lot of people will just say, oh yeah, send the money. I'll say, no, we can't make it by that date. Or, you know, it's gonna cut it close. Maybe push your drop back 5 days. Yeah. By this date, we'll have it ready for you.
Yeah.
So the transparency is a big thing.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah.
The first year when you get order, you always say, hey, this is simple, right? 2 to 3, let's finish.
Yeah.
So do you change any ideas like about the turnaround time, or how to have build up a better understanding to the other people want to place their order?
Well, now that I came out here, I went to the dye facility, wash facility, saw how, you know, it's not all done under one roof. A lot of manufacturers just go get some basic fabric, same little fabric place up the street, very limited, shit, 2-5% of the fabrics, if even, that we can resource compared to the resources they can go get, you know? So it's just like, I don't know, you just got to talk with people. Yeah,
of course. So what is your
what I was going to say too is, like, now that I'm out here, I saw the whole process. Like, it isn't just, you know, you got to get the fabric, then you got to take it to get washed, pre-shrink, then you got to bring it to the cutting facility, do the application, sew, distress, beading, and it's multiple different locations. So it's like, I understand.
Exactly.
So I understand now why it's a process. Our turnaround time is still amazing. You know, like 2 weeks for a sample, 3-4 weeks bulk is cool. You know, a lot of other manufacturers are still above that, and they don't even have nearly the resources that we got. Yeah.
I mean, we're still available to speed up all the process if a fashion brand owner, they allow us to make the decision for them. Because we don't want to like mess up all the mass production. Like if you feel happy to have us to decide the details, or just go ahead for bulk production, even like the positioning of the logo, like 1 centimeter error tolerance, I think it's still okay. But we just want to like make it safe, like make sample first to show you happy, and we go ahead for everything. That's why if you do not have sample, it takes more time. Yeah, and the main thing is communication.
I'm gonna cut you off too. Just besides the production and the time to get everything everywhere, we have to facilitate, communicate with every factor, drivers, vintage wash. We have to communicate, set everything up. So it's more than just the physical process. It's also, you know, us messaging, talking with brands. It's not just like you give design, boom, everything's done and no one talks. Like all have to communicate together.
Yeah.
At all the facilities, you know, it's not just, like I said, under one roof like most manufacturers, a lot of manufacturers. It's a lot going on. Some facilities are 2 hours away. When you wash something, it's not just boom, oh, it's washed. We put it in the washing machine, now we bring it back. You got to put it, you got to hang it, you got to dry it. You can't rush things like that.
Yeah, exactly. So there are many processes, especially you have many applications. What is your biggest recommendation if a fashionman come to visit China, visit production?
Just anyone who's coming out to China is serious about their craft. So if someone's coming out, I'm excited regardless. You know, they believe in the mission we're putting together and they want to work together for a long partnership.
Where do you recommend to visit?
Come see the process. You can come out, handpick your fabrics, pull up to the sourcing fabric market, biggest in the world, and just see everything firsthand. You know, it's one thing to just send us a mock-up with this color, this whatever. A lot of people don't even know what, you know, most people do know what GSM is, but a lot of people aren't like too advanced in it. So you can come out here, learn from the team. Yeah. I'll take you wherever you want to go and just teach you everything you need to know. Yeah.
So now you already dive into the whole supply chain. What kind of content you want to do?
Oh man, I got some serious content coming. It's only been 3 days and I probably got, you know, 10 3-reel like stories to do. Yeah. Like, I got so much content. It's crazy. I just got to put it together. Yeah. From production to just explaining everything and just breaking it down for everybody. I think after I make these posts in the next few weeks and roll this content out, people are really going to believe in ApparelWin even more. Yeah, ApparelWin. Because I'm an American guy too, you know. I can break it down for y'all and really let y'all understand what's going on. Exactly. Because if a Chinese guy to talk something, they don't know the background, they even don't know the markets. Yeah, this is very important. Yep. And like, what do you think about like if a fashionman come to visit, how to create content or even how to do marketing to help them to go out of business? Any idea for them? Well, your friend was just here, making his first drop, spent like $20,000, and to be able to come out here for your first drop, and before you even release your product, you're putting out content about all the fabrics, and just the whole backstory is an amazing thing to do. People are going to really believe in your brand and think you're serious about your craft. Behind the scene. Exactly. Yeah, behind the scene. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and a lot of people, you know, oh, like this guy's a middleman, this and that, like. I had to come out here and prove y'all wrong that I'm not no middleman. Work directly with the plugs. Work with the ApparelWin. I'm not putting points on top. You're getting the direct factory price. They take care of me. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like they giving me a price like 95% at all these other people, and then it's not like I'm getting the price from them being secret and putting money on top of it for my own well-being. Like you getting the straight price from ApparelWin. And then the advantage of working with me, like I said, is I know what's going on. I do more than just, okay, here's your tech pack, give it to ApparelWin. I'm talking to you, I'm giving recommendations, I'm going up above and beyond pretty much anyone else. Yeah, so we actually work as the whole team and coordinate with different departments. So the price is the same and even cheaper. We just try to like offer the best product and service and better communication. Precisely. Yeah, and it is a global team. Like, we're not out here nickel and diamond people. You know, you come, we're looking long term. We don't want you to come through and get 100 pieces, 500 pieces, and put all this on top. We're trying to give you the best price, you know, and have a long term relationship. We don't want you to come to us, get taxed, and then go somewhere else or anything like that. Yeah, and we also try to like dive into the whole supply chain and give you some benefits. Yeah. If you are a fashion brand owner, if you're serious to do your fashion brand, we don't care about the simple fee. I mean, like we give you more benefits, and the main thing we care about is whether we can go out the business altogether. The relationship, consistent orders. Yeah, exactly. We don't want to do like one-time business, right? No, that's the last thing. I don't even want to do business with you if you just want one thing, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like I'm looking long-term always. Yeah.
Long term.
Yeah.
Okay, so we finished.
It's cool. It's cool if you're small, but like I want that capability for us to grow together. You know?
Yeah, so we don't care about like whether you are a small brand or big brand, because you know that like small brand always try to grow up and the business grow up. I show you the brand I work with 10 years already.
Yeah, crazy.
This jacket is already 10 years, and I really feel grateful to work with a really talented fashion brand owner.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I can't wait for that, man. It's been about 2 years, and like I'm killing it. You know, brands love working with me.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't even imagine 10 years down the line what I'm going to be doing with ApparelWin.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited for the future, excited to work with some brands. I got a few people that I've been working with for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And you know, it's nice.
Yeah, and can be really great friends together. Have dinner, have beer, everything. And both of us want to set up our own brand.
Yep.
Yeah, we know how a fashion brand go up their own business, and we also want to build up our own and try to approve. Like we don't just handle the production, we also know how to go fashion brand business.
Yeah, I'm not only a manufacturer, but I was a brand owner. So I know the struggles that people go through. So that's another additional benefit that I can, you know, give people.
We set our flag for this year. One more fashion brand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's
Great
go.
year. Let's go.
Okay. Let's see.
That was good.